Really, really nice outside, as you can see. I'm going to flip you around so you can see what's going on here. Look at this beautiful Simpsons clouds, sunshine. A little chilly, probably mid to high 40s. But yeah, pretty nice day out. Not a lot going on in the world today, in the world of sports. A lot of NBA this weekend. Our Pacers have clinched a lot of stuff, so they are resting a bunch of players here this evening. So that is cool for them. They're playing the Magic, I believe. So that'll be a good one. Actually, no, it won't. Won't be a good one at all because both teams are resting players. What else is going on? Got a lot of baseball. Our Reds play the Pirates. They somehow missed Paul Skeens this weekend, which is a good thing for the Reds, especially because they cannot hit at all. A lot of high school sports this weekend, a lot of travel. Baseball, softball is rolling along, and there you go. The WNBA is starting to kind of creep back into our minds. Caitlin Clark was on an episode of the David Letterman show on Netflix. It's really entertaining. One thing that she said, I think it was 22 points in 2 minutes. They had a scrimmage against the Iowa men's team when she was at Iowa for the women's team, and she literally scored 22 points in 2 minutes. So really, really impressive. She's the best. Glad that she's here. With the Fever, going to try to get some games this year. Didn't get there at all last year, but that is coming pretty soon. The NFL draft, it might be next weekend, actually, maybe. So the NFL draft is coming quick. Everybody's talking about all kinds of different things. With Shador, story came out now that he blames everybody else for his mistakes. I think we mentioned this a few days ago when we chatted. It's just stupid time with the NFL. It's so dumb right now. Everybody's blaming each other on stuff, putting up all kinds of smoke screens. It's just really, really dumb. So don't believe anything you read. But one thing that is proven or actually confirmed is Quinn Ewers was here in Indy meeting with the Colts. We're going to see how many people we can get in the quarterback room that can't make a 10-yard pass. Already have Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson, so we'll see what they do in the quarterback room. I know that they're probably going to pick somebody because they let Sam Ehlinger leave. He went to the Broncos, so they're going to need another young quarterback to kind of have in the stable. But draft is coming up. I don't know. A lot of things going on with that. Travis Hunter rumored to be going to the Browns, so we'll see how that is. If he goes there, they're literally going to make him play what 100 snaps a game, I would assume, because it's the Browns. So we'll see what happens with that. The Giants, are they still looking for a quarterback? Pat McAfee had his big night out this week in Pittsburgh. The rumor was that Aaron Rodgers is going to be there to announce that he's going to the Steelers, but he was not there. No announcement coming. It seems like that's kind of stalled earlier in the week, maybe this week or last, I don't know. It came back that the Vikings were still sort of interested in him, even though they weren't. Now they were. Whatever. So we'll see what happens with the man Aaron Rodgers. I still think that he plays for the Steelers. I don't think he's going to retire after the end of last year. Had a really good end of the season last year, and it just makes too much sense. So we'll see what happens with that. But NFL is always at the top of people's minds. Here in Indy, they just signed tight end, re-signed a tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. Big, humongous human being, but can't catch it all. The analysts say he can block, but he really can't. So we'll see what's going on with the Colts as they move forward. As I mentioned, NBA this weekend, big one for kind of jockeying for playoff positions. So that's at the front of the mind. Obviously, the transfer portal is nutty right now. Everybody's moving, everybody's doing stuff. I think TJ Oppen from the Texas Tech team, I think he just announced that he's actually going to stay there. A big thing going on right now in the world of college football is the Tennessee quarterback, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, sorry, but he apparently is kind of holding out to try to get more NIL money. The rumor is that he wants like $4 million to play, even though he committed to coming back. He is their guy. He was their quarterback last year, and now he's kind of holding out in spring camp because he wants more money. So that's a new one. That's an interesting one. I did not know that was even a thing. Apparently you signed your NIL deal. You signed the commitment to come back, and then you want more right when it comes time to start practicing and playing. So that's really, really interesting. So we'll see what happens with that. Here locally, Notre Dame's kind of reloading. IU is kind of reloading. Purdue's trying to get off the mat. They were just terrible last year. We went to the Purdue-Oregon game, and it was ugly. Oregon was really good, obviously, but Purdue was terrible. So, so we're keeping an eye on college football. I'm a North Carolina fan, so I think this weekend is when the Tar Heels have their spring games. There's some video coming out from behind the scenes of Belichick and some of those guys coaching them up. I think they put the gloves on their defensive backs because they were holding too much during practice. So that's been entertaining to kind of watch and see what's going on in that world as well. But that's it. That's it. A lot of high school sports are going on. Our local baseball team played last night. They played tonight. Golf match tomorrow for the big guy. Can't wait for that. But yeah, it's just a beautiful Friday. One of my short videos kind of took off yesterday, so we got a lot of new followers. So welcome everybody. Thank you. I am Craig, and just kind of like to jump on here and have some fun streaming games on the old PlayStation. Right now, we're also streaming a WNBA game with the Fever. Kind of got all the updated rosters, and then stream, simulations of baseball, football, hockey, basketball, all kinds of stuff. So kind of anything that I'm interested in, we're going to do. And then I also have a bunch of stupid sports memes on here too. So hopefully that makes you have a little bit of a giggle. Just coming across your feed. But thank you so much for everybody for being here. Appreciate it. And again, it is, look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful day in the neighborhood. All right, we may check in later, see what's going on here. But other than that, look at that sun coming through on a Friday afternoon. Wish it was a little bit warmer. Again, it's mid-40s, a little windy. Hopefully, we can get out of this winter that we're in. But yeah, just sit on the front porch hanging out. Gonna run back in, finish some work for the week, and we'll chat back in later. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can not miss anything we do.